Hi, Carly. Hi, Tristan.
Hi.
Just to begin then, do you want to tell us a little bit about yourselves?
I'm Carly. This is obviously Tristan. I moved here in August with Shao, and then Tristan moved in with me. When did you move in?
A couple of months after, I think it was October, no.
About October time. But yeah.
Yeah, so you're relatively new tenants with Shao.
Yeah.
Yeah, brilliant. And you've been involved with the work that we've been doing, that HQN has been doing with Shao. Do you want to say a little bit about how that's been so far?
I think it's been going really well, all positive. I think it makes me feel part of a community a lot.
Brilliant.
I was going to say along the lines of pretty much the same thing, because as said in previous meetings, I've lived in a different association before where I felt like where nothing was done, or it like no one knew anyone and you just felt intimidated. But here it just feels like everyone's welcoming and you can get to know people, and you're easily approachable, which is a nice thing, because what we'd like to do is obviously like maybe have, once COVID's over, is have a little community day outside, maybe a bake off for the children to enjoy and things like that.
Brilliant. Yeah, no, I think that there's been so many great ideas that have come from the group, and I think that, like you said, that sense of community and that wanting to kind of like really sort of really build that when we get hopefully into a more normal world. I think it has been a big part of those conversations, hasn't it? So that's something that would be really great to come out of this. The next step after Christmas then, so we're going to share all the work that you've been doing with people via the Facebook page, and what's come out of that, all the ideas that have come out of that. And then after Christmas, we'd really like to get more tenants involved. So I just wondered what you might be able to say to other tenants who might be like looking at this thinking, yeah, maybe I would like to get involved. I'm not really sure. What would you like to say to them?
I know with like my mental health, I've got anxiety, but if I eventually get a bit more friendly with some of the neighbouring tenants, I would actually eventually be able to tell them, like, to convince them to come and join in, because it isn't what you think it is, if you know what I mean. It's actually a warm, welcoming environment,
and it's very relaxed.
Yeah,
it's not like formal.
I know that we've really enjoyed working with you, because I think exactly that, it's been really friendly, hasn't it? And like you say, really...
and not to be scared, because you don't actually have to talk on your first meeting. You talk as little as you need to, because everyone understands people get nervous at times.
Yeah, absolutely. So yeah, so I think this is a really great example of and you two have been fabulous, sort of contributing to this, and I'm so glad that you've enjoyed it and found it welcoming, because I've definitely enjoyed working with you. So yeah, so to all those other tenants who might be watching this and thinking maybe something that they'd like to get involved with, I think all of us can sort of say, yeah, please come and join in.
Yeah, definitely. The more the merrier.
Fab. Thank you both. That's
okay.
And have a great Christmas.
You too.